3, 2, 1, go. Alright, the first thing our runners are going to be doing is the Klungo cutscene skip. The skip that allows them to skip the Klungo cutscene. Good one from SecretHumorMan. Oxylin nails it too. Ooh, my god, Oxylin almost jumped back into it. Very close. Alright, SecretHumorMan going to be the first one to hit the shoes. Oxylin kind of took a little bit of a spill off the molehill. Now we get to see their Klungo ones. Dans le Digger Tunnel. This is the one treat watching Oxylin. Is all the French subtitles that pop up. Unfortunately, SecretHumorMan going to be taking a blue potion on Klungo 1. Not the best start for the race. Blue potion is the one you want to see least. Obviously, just because you kind of have to be up close and personal with Klungo. Otherwise, you risk hitting a wrong clone. Oxylin, on the other hand, hitting a green potion, but he's not going to be doing the proper strat for him. But he gets lucky and hits him with an egg anyway. So they're going to be finishing their Klungo fights right around the same time, but Oxylin probably going to have a little bit of a lead leaving Klungo since he doesn't have so far to run. Oh, unless he runs the wrong way. SecretHumorMan going to be tailing by just a little bit. SecretHumorMan saving 16 seconds on his 2:04 Klungo 1. Alright, so the routes are going to split up here a little bit. Oxylin going to be running straight to King Jingling, where SecretHumorMan's going to be doing Red House Jump. And he makes it up. So for those of you unawares, since it's been a very long time since the Oxylin has raced in the previous round, Oxylin runs on the PAL version of Banjo-Tooie, which means he can't do Plateau early. So he can't enter GGM early at all without Grip Grab. And because of this route change, he has to do the old any % route. So he'll be doing the old classic route that we all know and love from May 2018. Meanwhile, SecretHumorMan gonna be doing the new any % route. Well, newer, I guess. Either way, their routes aren't gonna connect up again until they're about ready to go enter JRL. After Oxylin finishes Witchy World, he has to do the JRL puzzle. And then after resetting the JRL puzzle, he will be on pace with the reset at the DCW switch for SecretHumorMan. So Oxylin currently has a 47.18 in this category. Meanwhile, SecretHumorMan has a 46.23, so their PBs are about a minute apart. And the route that SecretHumorMan is doing saves about a minute over the old route. So SecretHumorMan has quite a buffer of mistakes that he can make before his route is a little bit slower, so that should ease him just a little bit. First try Plateau early, very nice. Meanwhile, Oxylin starting his puzzle. Ooh, should have gone for the corner first. Now he has to go all the way back up there across the puzzle. SecretHumorMan doing GGM early now. A little bit too far forward. And he's in. But like I said before, SecretHumorMan has quite a ways to go without making mistakes. I mean, Oxylin can obviously make mistakes too with his route, but assuming Oxylin plays absolutely perfect and SecretHumorMan doesn't make any mistakes in his route, he'll be about a minute behind going into JRL. Just as is the nature of the route. So Oxylin's had a pretty uphill path to climb in this tournament so far. Running on a slower version than the rest of his competitors. SHM with a nice waterfall drop. Good flutter recovery. And he didn't take the extra 1 damage in Klunga 1, so he's going to be taking 2 damage off of the Yeehaws at the end of the flooded caves. Which isn't a bad strategy. It's not as fast, but if you don't get the quick death anyway, then it doesn't really save a whole lot of time. So vis ouf. So SHM about to start his detonator section. Meanwhile, Oxylin is just hitting Mumbo's skull, and he's gonna be going to grab the Golden Goliath. Of course, since you don't have Bill Drill in this old route, you can't Bill Drill the boulder that has the flight pad. So Jade Snake Grove early isn't a thing. So he'll have to grab the Golden Goliath with Mumbo and kick open the door. Bit of a backwards damage boost off the Yeehaw from SecretHumorMan. Now, in this category that Oxylin's doing, he doesn't get a meme sign outside JRL because you have to fall down to cancel your damage off this sign text. So Oxylin with a very good jump down, doesn't take any damage off the sign. Probably the worst and most satisfying thing at the same time to do off there, I can imagine, is landing on top of the sign. Very possible. So of course, because you don't have grenade eggs as well, the Golden Goliath has to be walked up to prison compound and kick open that door as well. There is a funny beak bomb you can do through that rock, but it's very difficult. SecretHumorMan with a very fast first try detonator levitation. Lands in the water just a little bit early, so he had to wait a little bit to rise up before he could do his levitation, but I mean the levitation after that happened just as fast as you'd want it to. It's like the moment you break the surface of the water, just pressing the buttons and making it work is just excellent. So Oxylin at his save and quit off of Golden Goliath now. So he's going to be going back to MT to finish it up. Save and quits just because the Golden Goliath has so much time on it. So instead of waiting for the timer to go down and then returning Mumbo back to the skull and then running Banjo to Jade Snake Grove, it's just faster to save and quit and then just run back to the level. SecretHumorMan gonna be doing his generator cavern / power hut basement segment of his run. Meanwhile, Oxylin picks up his white Jinjo. SecretHumorMan with an interesting setup for Generator Cavern, not turning around before facing the ladder. If you face the ladder, you have a much easier time grabbing it. There we go. Finally learns right at the end there. I keep forgetting that the area that SecretHumorMan's in just then is called Gloomy Caverns. Ooh, Oxylin with a very good grab from the snake. I thought he was going to land on the vines for sure there. Alright, SecretHumorMan jumping on the boards now. Taking a little slow just to not flap out a Talon Trot or jump off the boards by accident, but he makes it. Oxylin beak bombing through the Jinjo, alpha style. Ooh, and he lands on top of the pyramid. Now, landing on top of the Target Zan's temple isn't so terrible in the new route because you just jump down the steps and you're like in the same spot. But landing on top of the temple in the old route is a little bit more costly because you have to run all the way over to Bovina's fly field, which is much, much faster with a beak bomb. SecretHumorMan with a really nice jump to the fire switch. Of course, Oxylin doesn't have to go back across the bridge because he already has the Jinjo. And now he's going to be doing pillars. Oh, unless he doesn't do the pillars route. Oh yeah, pillars on Pal is hard. That's right. Oxylin doesn't do pillars. Ooh, almost. Oh my goodness, almost jumps off without the boots. Yeah, that was pretty close. So he's going to be taking a Death Warp off the Mogi, and then he's going to be out of Mayhem Temple. Meanwhile, SHM, he's got his grenades, he's got his fire eggs, and now he's going to be on his way to go start his first puzzle. Meanwhile, Oxylin going to be running into Jiggy Wiggy's temple to do his next two puzzles. In the old route, you only have 8 Jiggies the second time you come into Jiggy Wiggy's temple, and so he'll need to collect a couple more Jiggies in Witchy World that you normally don't see in any percent, or the newer any percent route. '92 Mayhem Temple puzzle out of SecretHumorMan. And as I was saying that, I was looking at Oxylin's GGM puzzle, but I totally just forgot the time. Apparently I can't keep two numbers in my head for a couple seconds. Confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so they're going to be watching opening level cutscenes at the same time here. So also because in the PAL version, I don't think you can egg barge things in the PAL version. So getting the Jinjo under the boulder in Glitter Gulch Mine isn't a thing, I don't think. I think he'll be doing both power. No, if he's doing that, then he would be learning Build Drill anyway to go do Power Hut and Generator Cavern. I can't remember the route that Oxylin takes through Glitter Gulch Mine. I'm not super familiar on the PAL route, even though I've seen it 5 times. SecretHumorMan with Jason Grove early, and he looks a little low. Yeah, he bonked. So almost made it. And that looks fine. Yep. Makes it in a second time. Good backup from SecretHumorMan. Alright, so SecretHumorMan about to grab his white Jinjo. Meanwhile, Oxylin ready to go to Plateau and do his GGM. So right now, SecretHumorMan has completely finished his GGM. Oxylin is just starting it, but Oxylin has finished his Mayhem Temple. Oxylin's gonna have a little bit less to do in Glitter Gulch Mine than SecretHumorMan did, though. I think. I mean, for one, he's got to set up the DCW, so that's the same. He's going to be learning Fire Eggs before he goes in instead of after he comes out, because he already has the notes for them. It's really interesting just looking back and seeing the old route. Oh no, Oxylin takes a bonk too. I didn't see whether or not we saw a bonk from SecretHumorMan on the Grenade Egg silo, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Oh no, Oxylin forgot to hit the button. Oh, no, that's right. You have to run across to Build Drill. Wow, what a jump. Actually lands that jump. That was crazy. It's been a long time since I've seen a jump like that. So he's got Build Drill. He's going to come up for the Jinjo. Then he's going to go Build Drill the rock to grab the other yellow Jinjo. Yeah, go. I've never gotten that jump myself. I think this is the first time I've ever actually seen someone get that jump. Like, I didn't know exactly what it was supposed to look like. SecretHumorMan about to start his Beak Bomb to Bovina. Ooh, crash lands on the treble clef, but at least he stays up on the cliff. Can easily just run across now. Pretty decent flies out of Secret Humor Man. Good egg shots. All the flies that were far away just seamed to the eggs. Oh, and we got some audio problems coming from Secret Humor Man. Okay, it looks like the audio is still synced though, so all is good. Let's check on our timers just to make sure they're all synced. They're about as synced as they were before. Let's fix that a little bit. There we go, now they're perfect. Secret Humor Man with the star code. Oxlin getting a 4 on his gate timer. I missed what he was doing, but ooh, my goodness. Okay, made it in. And unlike Secret Humor Man in Glitter Gulch Mine, Oxlin has grip grab, so it's much easier to get out of the water pool. You can just jump out and then grip grab the ledge instead of having to do a weird jump from the little middle part there. Whee! Alright, while Oxlin swims through flooded caves for his jiggy, Secret Humor Man is going to be swimming to the pillars area. So we're going to see if he can make it up the pillars just fine. Now, we didn't see Oxlin do pillars, so we're going to see how this goes. Ooh, slid off the boulder, made it to the first pillar. Yeah, that was a little bit of a weird sideways jump off the first pillar from Secret Humor Man. Jumps in the wrong direction. Alright, makes up the first pillar. Just a little bit short on that other one. Or on the next one. Meanwhile, Oxlin is just going to be setting up DCW now. There's no detonator levitation on PAL version, so he's just going to be running straight to the fuel storage. Ooh, a little bit with a late beak bust. Or a late flap, I think. Couldn't quite make it. Secret Humor Man gonna have to try pillars one more time. Asterisk. One more time plus. Alright, first pillar. That looks good. Second pillar down. Third pillar. Excellent. Secret Humor Man makes it up the pillars. Doing a beak bust up the platforms just for good measure. Alright, Oxlin gonna be saving quitting out of Glitter Gulch Mine now. I think he's done. Yeah, I think he's done Glitter Gulch Mine now, so Secret Humor Man almost gonna be finishing his Mayhem Temple. It's hard to say who's in the lead at this point yet, but I think Oxlin might be a little bit ahead. Oxlin's had a really good run so far. I haven't seen him make very many mistakes. He's only plus 1.8 seconds on his PB out of GGM, so he's still on like a mid 47 pace. Secret Humor Man has most of his splits hidden up until he's done with Witchy World. But his best possible time is showing a 35:23, so we're on for a really hot world record here if he keeps it up. So Oxylin gonna be running into Witchy World now. Oxylin has finished his Witchy World puzzle, so Secret Humor Man is about to do his Witchy World puzzle after he watches this cutscene. But then he's going to be doing his JRL puzzle at the same time, so he's going to save a little bit of time over Oxylin, not having to go back for a third trip to Jiggy Wiggy's temple. Sorcier Land. So Oxylin's gonna have a little bit more to do than Secret Humor Man and Witchy World, since he still needs a couple more Jiggies. He'll be going for the Cactus of Strength. He has to finish his yellow Jinjo family as well. And I think this route goes for Dive of Death Jiggy as well. Yeah. So he'll be getting both those other Jiggies. Meanwhile, all Secret Humor Man has to do is enter the level, run around, and he's done. So if by the time Oxylin or SHM finishes his JRL puzzle, Oxylin is out of Witchy World, which, ooh, that was really close. Oxylin almost pulling a Univin special, jumping off the Dive of Death without the Jiggy. Ooh, that was a really close coin. Alright, Secret Humor Man moving on to his third puzzle now. Ooh, Oxylin gets a second bonk on Jam Jars. Aw, dude, that was a really good puzzle from Secret Humor Man. Alright, so Oxylin just picked up his last Jinjo, and that's going to give him his 14th Jiggy to go do JRL puzzle. That looks like a good grenade shot. Oh yeah, worked just fine. So SHM just resetting out of the JRL cutscene, Oxylin just resetting out of DCW. So they're basically in opposite spots right now. Oxylin has to go back and do his JRL puzzle right now, and Secret Humor Man just has to do Witchy World. And then both of them are going to reset after that, and then their routes are synced up again. So I want to say that this is a really, really close race right now. I want to say that. But I'm not sure how long it's going to take Oxylin to do his JRL puzzle. I mean, obviously he has to get to the puzzle first. Alright, SHM running around Witchy World, collecting his notes. Oxylin trying to shove in the side piece. Secret Humor Man on split up. Makes it out just fine. It looks like Oxylin might beat Secret Humor Man. Ooh, SHM not sure of his feather count, so he grabs an extra nest, but he was fine. He beak bombed at the, or failed his beak bomb at the treble clef, so that was gonna save him a feather anyway. Looks like Oxylin is gonna reset just a couple seconds before SecretHumorMan. I don't know about those grenade shots. Oh yeah, it worked just fine. So Oxylin is saving and quitting right before, or not saving and quitting, but resetting right before SHM. So the routes are now synced. All they have to do is run to plateau and then go do the JRL segment, and then from the rest of the run, it's pretty straightforward. But these runners are now back on pace with each other, and they're very even. Oxylin is a little bit ahead by like maybe 8 seconds. No, it was like more like 6 seconds. So Oxylin's like 6 seconds ahead of SecretHumorMan right now. Ooh, Oxylin missing his... Oh no! Oh no, he's not making it up. Just grip grab the ledge, Oxylin. Just grip grab it. Alright, SecretHumorMan is now in the lead. Took a little bit of time for Oxylin to get up on the signpost and plateau. Doing it from the end of the signpost, I feel, is a little bit harder than doing it from away from the edge, because the signpost like dips down a little bit in the middle. Whereas if you want to do it from there, you kind of want to stand on the boards to get a little bit of extra height for your beak bust. It's very peculiar. SecretHumorMan has to dodge the meme sign text, whereas Oxylin doesn't care about it. Alright, now they're both in JRL. Anything can happen now with the eels as well, or the octopus. If one of them accidentally beefs the damage on the octopus and has to refill on air, or they get tagged by an eel and get stopped for a second, I mean, the lead could switch instantly. The location de jet skis. Joyo Roger. Alright, both of them are in the water now. Oxylin is about 4 seconds behind SecretHumorMan. SHM with a nice straight path through the octopus. Very good. Oh my god! I can't believe Oxylin didn't get hit by a tentacle when he swam out like that. Oh my god, that was a crazy swim through the octopus from Oxylin. I feel like he must have got lucky dodging the tentacle like that. Alright, here's the moment of truth. Ooh, SHM might get tagged by an eel here. Nope. Swam right to the surface. The eel left him alone. Meanwhile, Oxylin gets to do that nice horizontal swim up. And now both of them are talking to Jam Jars at the same time for Talon Torpedo. No bonk from SHM so far. I think a bonk would have switched leads at this point. Man, these runners are so close. Only 3 seconds apart at Talon Torpedo. Now, obviously, Klungo is going to play a big part in the end of this race as well. Secret Humor Man got blue potion Klungo on his first Klungo, so he could get a green potion and rocket even further ahead of Oxylin. Oxylin already got a green potion on his Klungo 1, so if he's getting red potion here, then he's going to be having a slower fight regardless, or at least even. Oxylin's Klungo 2 can be on pace with Secret Humor Man's or worse. Unless, of course, a wrong clone is hit, but, I mean, that can't happen because SHM can't get blue potion Klungo, so. It maybe if he loses track of a green potion, but we'll see what happens. I think double red here is the best that Oxylin can hope for. Ooh, Secret Humor Man gets a green potion. Oxylin gets a nice quick Klungo, or nice safe Klungo with his red potion, but looks like Secret Humor Man might just be playing it safe here and just point blank shooting Klungo. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, still does a nice safe Klungo. A little too far away from the gate to be hit, or to be pushed. But, I mean, as long as you hit Klungo right away. Oh, he did get pushed. Well, he didn't get pushed very far. With the angle Klungo runs at, it's really hard to get a good view on where you need to be. Green Potion Klungo is going to do wonders for Secret Humor Man's lead against Oxylin, though. Having red potion there definitely didn't help him at all. And now the lead is just a little bit more than it was before. It's now a 9-second lead instead of a 3-second lead. Oxylin has to pray for a bonk here for Secret Humor Man. Oh, and SHM bonks on Clockworks! As if I called it from another dimension. His runners are now separated by 4 seconds. Going into their Hag 1 fight. Everything they do in Hag 1 is gonna make a difference. Unfortunately for Oxylin, that battle is far beneficial to Secret Humor Man. Looking at their splits, Oxylin has a... I mean, if he splits on entering Fuel Depot, which I assume he does, Oxylin has a 7-10 Hag 1 fight, which is a lot compared to Secret Humor Man, who has a 640. So, Secret Humor Man already saves 30 seconds to Oxylin on his Hag 1 split. Unless Oxylin has a crazy Hag 1 fight, I don't think he's going to be catching SHM here. I mean, maybe. It doesn't look like it, according to his, according to where he's at, though. Because he's about to be done watching his cutscene here. And he's plus 22 seconds, so he's not going to be splitting for another 40 seconds. So that's definitely a fuel storage split. Go-Go, you haven't seen Oxylin's Hag 1. Alright, SecretHumorMan going to be entering back into Glitter Gulch Mine. Oxylin entering Glitter Gulch Mine. Splitting 10 seconds apart, even though they were even at the main menu. Or on the save and quit. I can't tell if that time loss is just due to PAL's slower game time. I didn't see that many mistakes in the menuing. Because that's a lot of time to lose to menuing. 6 seconds. Alright, SecretHumorMan not quite turning off his alerts. Oh yeah, French text as well. I think French text is a lot longer than English text in most cases. SecretHumorMan firing a single fire egg at Hag 1 and just kind of thinking about what he's done. Meanwhile, Oxylin going for all fire eggs all the time. Good morning, Takada. Welcome to the end of the race. SecretHumorMan trying to make the grenade quick shot work, but it's just not going so well for him so far. Oxylin has been gaining a little bit of time on SHM on all the phases. I think SHM might have to consider switching to just fire eggs, if he's gonna keep up the aiming that he's got. I mean, he's still got quite a little bit of a lead ahead, so he can still make a little bit more mistake. But there we go. Finally, a good quick shot out of SecretHumorMan. Double bombs away. Oh. Bombs jumelles envoyées. Yeah, that text is a lot longer. I didn't even think about losing text in this category. But yeah, there's probably a lot more text to clear in French than there is in English. Oxylin having a really good Hag 1 fight so far, just kind of getting out of the way, aiming, shooting. Definitely on pace for a huge PB if he keeps it up. Then again, because of the French text, that 710 probably has something to do with that as well. If it's a decent Hag 1, but it just loses time to Grunny talking to you. I'm learning all sorts of new stuff today, right? Alright, SecretHumorMan just at the end of his first battery phase. Well, at the shooting part of the battery phase. Getting a second shot, even though he landed the quick shot. Ooh, Oxylin taking a bit of damage. Oh no, he's taking a lot of damage to Grunny there. They assume Kazooie's male. Why is Kazooie referred to as a he? Ooh, SecretHumorMan taking a damage there. Oh no, Oxylin taking more damage. Doing a flat flip jump over the laser. Oxylin's taking a lot of damage. SecretHumorMan about to shoot his second clockwork in. Meanwhile, Oxylin is going to be facing the wrong way for his battery phase now. Or his shooting phase. Takes damage. Oxylin's going to have to watch his health. He's only at 1 health left. His fight to the death phase against Grunny is going to be a little bit spooky. There's 2 honeycombs in the arena that he can pick up for health, but I mean, that's only going to put him up to 3 health. If he keeps beefing damage to Grunny, it's not going to be good for him. Alright, SecretHumorMan taking a nice safe shot to Grunny. I'm pretty sure Oxylin is going to have to go get health. Oxylin has a different animation there when she says, let's fight to the death. She was like looking down instead of like kind of shaking her fists. Or maybe it's just because you clear the animation. Because she just did that animation, so I think it's just part of her idle animation. Anyway, SecretHumorMan shoots his egg and he finishes with a 47-0-0. Right on the dot. Well, rounded up, it was a 47-0-1, but we don't round up. Ooh, Oxylin takes damage to the Ugger and he dies to Hag 1. Oh, unfortunately not able to finish. But it was close either way.